Hi everyone, this is Legendary. I'm back again with more. This time I'm going to be doing another Hasbro Beyblade Burst unboxing, and this one's actually going to be a live one. I'm just kind of testing this one out, so I know I didn't warn anyone for this one, but I recently got the brand new wave of 2-packs, I think, which is the Orpheus L2 and Unipress U2 2-pack. The I know I'm missing Tyros T2 and Doomsizer D2, but I have Istros, I2, and Gainon G2. And Surtr S2 and Nodax L2. And then for the final one is the two legendary Beyblades, as they say on the back, is legends. Dragon Storm and Dranzer S. Well, basically Dranzer Spiral and Dragon Storm. You found it last week, we got Dragon and Dranzer. That's awesome. What's that? Last Spin Productions. So this is basically the unboxing for all four of these, and I'll just be doing test battles with them. And I think I might even add Zach Achilles somewhere, I'm not sure. But we're gonna go into the unboxing. But first, alright, Spin. You could basically pick which one you want me to open first. I think I'll open this one last though. Since these are basically regular Beyblade Burst products, I will use my regular golden string launcher. Then later on I'll basically if it breaks I can just buy another one. Right spin and 5 gun, basically just along with talking about G2. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so here's the order. First G2, then Surtr, then the best one, Orpheus. Then the last one will be Storm and Dranzer S. Does anyone agree? Does everyone agree with this? Or Last Spin Productions agrees, so I think I'll just start off with that then. Gonna have to somehow move the others out of the way though. Okay, so like this. I'm gonna try and unbox it like this, so that way I don't have to do too much. So basically, yeah, it might actually be a little bit laggy because of because I had to adjust the screen, but that's how it goes. Istros I2, Istros I2, I think, and Gainon G2. No one really explains how to say these names, so sorry if I mispronounce them or something. But as you can tell, it comes with a golden Gainon. I'm not sure if I'm going to be comparing the parts or anything, but this is the back of the box if you want to see it. So it's a stamina type and a balance type. This actually might be a good one. Let's just open it. Instructions. Yeah, now there are 5 edits. Okay, so guess I'll just throw this away too, or to the side. So let's just get out the parts. Wow, for once Hasbro was nice with the drivers and didn't really strap them down. Like how they normally strap everything else down. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? I just decided to do this stream because these are highly sought after. Especially on Instagram. I'm doing good too. Since I basically found these yesterday. It might be a little bit, it might move around a lot, but way longer than this comes tomorrow. That's awesome. I still don't even have, the only Chelsea Beyblade that I have is just my Z Achilles, and that's it, because I haven't been able to order any new ones. So the Hasbro Beyblades was basically the only thing that saved me from basically not having anything to upload. And there we have it. Both of the Beyblades have the main packaging. I think I'll just start with Gainon G2. I'm not gonna do a comparison because it'll take me too long to find it. Hockey Stick Salamander is on Amazon. Yeah, it takes forever for Beyblades to send to people's houses. That's why I can't really buy any for some reason. But it's okay. I'm just gonna roll with these for now. So this is the golden Gainon G2, and it's red, gold, and like a grayish color on it. And then there's white in the middle for the G symbol. And there's a QR code if any, and then if any of you want it. Sometimes I buy them from eBay, but I can't really buy anything from Amazon. I think I have a card for Amazon, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to use it. I like gold, so it's kind of okay to me. I think it might actually change your opinions when you see it spinning. This actually comes with quarter, so I think that's good because quarter was actually kind of hard for me to find at one point in time. And since you're here in the live stream, you get a chance to see how good these are. This is Fusion. This is a weird Fusion. It's not really red or orange. It's like an in-between color. Yeah. I do have Orpheus out too. I did show at the beginning of the stream if you didn't see it. So there's Istros. I2 actually looks really good. I like it. It's pretty round, and wow, that QR code just stands out pretty well. Pause it if you want to see it, if you want to see the QR code. And then it comes with upper, which not too many people use upper. I see why though. I do understand. Upper's not really the best competitive part. I wish I could get more Chelsea Beyblades, but I can't. They cost a lot of money. So here's Survive. Yeah, Istros is almost exactly like Odax. But let's put these Beyblades together, then I'll tell you what I think on the slopes. About the slopes. Because basically with the slopes, for some reason the recolors actually have better slopes than the originals. That's Hasbro's very big mistake. Wow, that is a lot. It's kind of weak. I could turn this really quick. That's just weak. But around here, yeah, this might be worse. It just might be a little bit worse than, I think it's way worse than the original Gainon, so I'm not sure what they do with this. Hi, Nightmare Burst. Welcome to the stream. So, Istros. I'm really interested on how Istros is gonna do. I think Istros is horrible. Some people say that Istros is horrible. Let's turn it. I'm not sure. This might not be too bad. Gaianon seems to be... I don't know. Gaianon seems to be way easier to burst, but... I'm not sure. I just got to test it out eventually. So, I think if I just go through all of them and open all of them, then just do all the test battles and test spins at the same time, then I might actually be able to do more that way. So in that case, the biggest stadium I have is either the Colossus... No, not the Colossus. The biggest stadium I have is probably either the Hasbro... The Hasbro Avatar Attack Stadium or the that one red stadium that they had. I don't remember the name of it though. Okay, so here is Surtr S2 and Odax O2. I do test spin, test battle until later on after I unbox all of them. Yes, it's the Chaos Core. I kind of forgot the... I don't remember the names of the stadiums, but I remember all the names of the Beyblades by heart. That's just weird. But here's Surtr S2 and Odax O2. As you can see, they're clashing. And that's basically a look at them from the front. Then on the back you see an anime look of them. And then you can pause for the stats if you want to, or later on after you're seeing this. Surtr does look like Behemoth, but I realized that it does look like Hockey Stick Salamander if you really, really, really thought about it. It does kind of remind you of Hockey Stick Salamander. Now it's just... I just got done watching Beyblade vs. Chosetsu. Let's open it. In a way, it kind of looks like a In a way, it kind of looks like a Dark Pegasus. In a way. I mean, it has Quake just like Salamander. And you can't really deny that. I mean, it has Quake so it could bounce like Salamander. That's all I was trying to say. And for these new 2-packs, they don't have the straps on them. The stock combo for... You mean Surtr? Or the new Odax. For the new Odax, it has vertical claw. Yes, it does come with Quake. Surtr does use Quake. It's a blue Quake, and we barely get Quake, so... I am not complaining whatsoever. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think this is the original Salamander. Okay, so... let's just get a little bit of a close-up for the parts. For Odax, there you go. It has, like, these weird blue... I like this. This looks way better than the other two Odax that we've seen. Except for the one that's mostly blue, but... I like how the swords are blue. That just makes it look cooler. It's S2 spread Quake and O2 vertical claw. Shadow Oriakum is... well, for Shadow Oriakum, it's... Shadow Oriakum... Arrow, Bite. And then for Oriakum is... I think for a regular Oriakum, it's... Oriakum, Outer Octa. So, yeah. There's a QR code if you want to see it, and that's the overall look of it. Vertical, we've seen this before on Wyvern W2, just like the one that I dropped at the store. Here's Claw. Not many people like Claw, but Claw is okay on the perfect combos. If you can find a good combo that has Claw, that is. Okay, so here's Surtr. And the correct way to hold Surtr is right here because of the golem head right there. It's like a golem head. And that's the correct way to hold it because of the head. And then the sword is like another Excalibur. Yeah, as our Nocta. So there's like a hidden S right there for Surtr, and then there's the other S, so if you want to say S2, then that's how you do it. So it's basically like a sword just burning in flames. I like the design of it. It looks awesome. Especially since the sword is the thing that sticks out the most. The golem head kind of blends in. And there's the back of it. It looks really rocky. Oh, there's a QR code if you want to get it. I never did a QR code video. I just think it's kind of bad because I get all the Beyblades late. So there's Spread. I actually know all the Beyblade combos because for some reason learning Beyblade parts is the easiest thing to do. To me. Well, for me. And this is actually a Quake, except for this is in like a special limited edition blue color that you would normally see on like a fake Beyblade, but Hasbro just chose this blue, then tries to use it for their own good. I guess it's okay. I think I remember most of the combos for MFB still. I don't know how, but I just do. Here's the Axo 2, the recolor. This is tight. It's tight for the beginning of it, but once you start off, it's kind of tight, except for later on it kind of gets a little bit looser. So I'm not really sure how good it is yet. And then here's Surtr. Surtr, Spread, Quake. Try to make sure that I put it on the right way because, wow, the slopes on this slide a little bit too quick. I think if I'm not careful with it, then it could just burst. Anyway, there's Surtr. It looks awesome. Even if it does horrible, at least it still looks awesome and it's exclusive. So it'll all be worth it. Here's the third 2-pack. So, this one is Orpheus 02 and Unicrest U2. A lot of people like Orpheus 02. I think that's actually one of my favorites. Yeah, Unicrest U2. It's a red U2 with upper and Jackie. Yes, another upper. Very, very weird for combo choices, but I guess it works. Orpheus L2 is a defense type and Unicrest U2 is an attack type. Using Unicrest for attack is actually very, very bad, but I guess it's okay if you have Jaggy, because Jaggy's normally pretty good. Those are the stats. I'm not gonna read the stats because that's just wasting time. might read the Switch Strike stats though, maybe later on. I don't know. I don't really think about stuff like that. I can't base anything on any of the stats because they're normally just wrong. For once, Hasbro actually molded it very well. The plastic, I mean, because it was stuck. As bad as the Karatomis. There's upper. This Unicrest was actually originated from a random booster. Sig Excalibur, 1 iron, Legends Broken 7 merge, Journey Faction at 8-0, Balder Bumper Bite, Orichalcum, Outer Octa, Shadow Orichalcum, Arrow Bite, Z Achilles, 11 Extend, Vice Leopard, 12 Lift, Destroy. Wow, you didn't remember Vice Leopard. And then it said Screw Try and Bump Wedge. 8 Bump Wedge. You do remember all of them. Those are all correct. So now I just have to do the close-up for these two. And let's off with this. Unicrest actually looks really cool. And, the camera is not tricking you. There are literally sparkles in this thing. For some reason, Hasbro just likes to put glitter in Beyblades for no reason at all. And Takara kind of hides it if they ever do. But there is glitter in this Beyblade for some reason. Anyway, it's like white, and then it just, the more that the white goes down, the Beyblade just transfers into a light sky blue color. Then it's like a clear blue right there. Diablo Nemesis XD. And there's like a purple streak around the eye. Then there's the back of it, the QR code, and now you can tell that there's literally sparkles in the Beyblade. This is what Hasbro chooses to do with their Beyblades. Guess it was very smart. Here's upper once again. Here is Jaggy. We've seen Jaggy on Dark Doomsizer in yellow for some reason, but I like it. When it's blue, it actually looks nice. The D1 doesn't really have glare unless it's the one that came with the original Gaianon, because with Gaianon G2's double pack when it first came out, that one actually does have glare in it for some reason. Hasbro likes to take all the recolors and just put glare in them. If it's somewhat clear, then they have glare in them. Almost. Most of the time. I think even the Fafnir had glare in it when the green one that's out the store. So here's Orpheus. I'm not sure if you can tell, but Orpheus' head is right there, and there's the heart that he holds, and that's the back. The QR code. Pause if you want to scan it. And my most favorite part about Orpheus is that I know that these aren't even rollers that work, but I like how it just resembles rollers. They don't do anything, but they just resemble rollers. It's an interesting thing to kind of note, especially since it has a very, very weird design. Armed, we've seen this before on the original Wyvern. And defense, we've seen this on Kirby's. Kirby's also came in a double pack. Most of these are just parts reused from double packs. I guess you can't really blame Hasbro for not wanting to make any good combos for these Beyblades, but I guess. That is so loose. I think that might even be looser than Surtr and Gaianon. That's a shame. That's just a true shame. Okay, I guess it kind of works since it has blue on it, but okay, it's just okay. Orpheus. Orpheus is actually one of the main Beyblades that people want to get. And this is tight. This is just... Yeah, I don't think this thing is really going to burst too much. It's a little bit too tight, and it's kind of round, and it kind of resembles Trident up here. So, this might actually be OP if I'm not careful with it. Here's the final one, which is Dragoon Storm and Dranzer S or Dranzer Spiral. So, here's the top part of the box. It's kind of how they look. I'm kind of scared to mess up the nice anime printing that they chose to put there. Left spin, right spin, left versus right spin, versus Legends. Yes, they put Legends there. Then there's the stats. I kind of wish I could save the box somehow, but there's no use. You can't even save these kinds of boxes. Oh well. Yeah, they did give a United States Trans, but can't really blame them because Trans is a quote-unquote Switch Strike part. And because they just decided to use it for Switch Strike, they kind of messed themselves up in the process, but that's what they did, and no matter how much I tried to get Extreme out, it just wants to stay in. This is how Hasbro does people. Yeah, that's not ever happening again. Hasbro's actually really good with strapping down their Beyblades. I think they do better than Takara Tomy does. And I really want to be careful with this one. Dranzer, come forth. Dragoness. I'm trying to move the thing a little bit so I won't mess up the print. I know it doesn't really sound like me to care so much about print on a Beyblade, but I try. I try so much. But RF, do you mean but what is RF? Do you mean Revive Phoenix or something like that? Here's Revive Phoenix, right? And here's Dranzer. Dranzer is a phoenix, and there's the QR code for it, and oh wow. Those are tiny slopes. Very, very tiny. Good luck. Good luck, Dranzer. Here's Spread. Once again, we have Spread, of course. Here's Unite, because actually Unite doesn't really seem like that's a bad part, because Unite for Hasbro is really tough to burst for some reason. Then we have most people's favorite Beyblade in the whole universe, Dragoon, and for some reason, for the Japanese ones, it would normally say like Dranzer S on it, and then Dranzer S would be there, but they removed that. And then they removed Dragoon S, that's normally right there, so I guess that's okay. But for some reason it looks a little bit smaller. It looks like the original one they say in the show where Tyson just holds it like this. I don't think I'm gonna get Revive Phoenix. And here's Wing. I might get Revive Phoenix for Christmas or something like that. I'm not sure. And here's wow. This is literally just an extreme, except for it's in a white color. That's actually really hard to find. That's hard to kind of come by, because Hasbro always makes black rubber for extreme, and the stream isn't really done yet because I still have to do the test spins and test battles for all these, then I'll be done. So I did say test battles in the thing, so it's not really over yet. It should probably go on for about an hour, so we might be fine. So there's Dranzer S. Wow, Dranzer S. Dranzer, why? Why Dranzer? So Dranzer actually has... It's a little bit hard to burst around here. So when it first starts it's hard to burst, but then when it ends it's kind of easier to burst. So I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to do too well. And everyone's favorite Beyblade, which is Dragoon Storm. I don't think I showed the QR code for it, so there it is. It has wider slopes, so I hope that's better. Oh wow, that is... If I could do this, that means that it's probably a little bit looser than Maximum Garuda in general. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to think. Since these are basically the old generation Beyblades reincarnated, I'm not really sure what to do. What's up, Transform Beyblade? Not really doing much except for I already unboxed the Beyblades, and here's basically all 4 of them all together in the group picture if you want to have that picture on your channel or something like that. There you go, all the Beyblades. So I'm just gonna get my stadium to do test spins and test battles for each of these. I know this one's not really a crazy stream like the last one, but it's just to kind of save up on my time for whenever I get around to doing testing with them or something like that. Testing out Beyblades is kind of a pain sometimes, but I try. I don't think it does. So I'm gonna try and move the light a little bit. So first off, I'm just going to do test spins with each of these. Let's start with Dragoon Storm. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Wow, it's actually really quick. That's weird. I think YouTube has actually kind of gone down a lot for how many times you could upload like at once. So I think you should try and upload both of them singly. Well, one after the other. Wait till the first one uploads at least. There's Dragon Storm. It looks really cool. Except for the tip gets so dirty so easily because they chose to make it have white rubber instead of black rubber, so it's kind of a messed up choice, but that's what they did. It really should have just been blue or something. Blue or red. I think it might have to redo the editing or something. Because YouTube does that sometimes. It might just be the editing for the video. Here's Dranzer. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, I forgot how smooth this thing launches. It's like a luxury. Okay, there's Dranzer. It looks really nice when it's just spinning like that. Just seeing this Beyblade spin like that is just a treat alone because I never got a chance to get the original Dranzer S, but I do have the original Dragon Storm. The original Dragon Storm is kind of good, but I was battling against metal Beyblades and all that other stuff. It just kind of messed it up, but still, just having Dranzer S is kind of awesome. Here is Unicrest U2, the blue one. That's messed up. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. For Unicrest is basically like... Unicrest is meant for defense somehow, but... Okay, I just hope that's good enough for attack. I think YouTube should have a system where it could just upload however you want, whenever you want, and it doesn't really matter if you keep the tab open or not, because I always close the YouTube tab and then just kind of uploads on its own, so I guess YouTube is just working different for everyone. I'm not sure if the horn will save it, because Unicrash just sometimes likes to burst. If you've seen Zenki's videos, then Unicrash just bursts all the time. Here's Orpheus, O2. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Yeah, Orpheus, I have a lot of potential. I think Orpheus has a whole bunch of potential. I guess so many people like it for that reason. It looks awesome even though it's really off balance. According to the camera at least. Here's Odax, the blue one. Oh, the gray one, I should say. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. We're finally getting most of the recolors that we're starting to get some of the recolors that we see in the Beyblade Burst Hasbro app, so I'm actually kind of excited about that. But it looks awesome. Just looking at it like that, just awesome. Here is Surtr S2. I think I might launch it twice. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Surtr is actually a really good Beyblade, I think. I think it may be really good for attack. But I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's Quake, so it has to be good for something. It looks nice while it's spinning, too. It kind of reminds me of Cyclone Herculeo mixed with a Pegasus of some sort. And then they just kind of threw Excalibur in there because why not? Just gonna stop it. And here's Istros I2. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! After this, they could basically, after doing test battles with each of them, you could kind of request any battles. If you have any requests, that is. But there it is, it's just, the Beyblade just spin in one spot. It's a stamina type, so they can't really expect much. And then here is Gainon G2. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! This is me actually taking my time to unbox Beyblades. I know I'm probably taking too much time, but I'm trying. Yeah, it's a really off-balance Beyblade, but let's get on to the test spins. Well, let's get on to the test battles now. So, Orpheus O2 versus Unicrest U2. U2 Wing Extreme. This thing's pretty cool. But let's try out this battle first. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Yeah, I knew that this wasn't really going to be a good idea because Unicrest, just having Unicrest with Jaggy just seems like a problem already. And Orpheus has that big trident at the top of it, so yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen. I think I'm just going to do one more round. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Oops. Let it rip! Wow. Yeah, it's actually pretty fun to mess around with for Orpheus, except for I'm kind of scared that these parts will break off eventually. I kind of launch them light so that way I don't mess with the Beyblades. So here's LXO2 versus Surtr S2. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Wow, Surtr actually won. I guess Surtr is pretty good. I think that Unicrest is the closest, but Beast we have to Pegasus. Well, you're right, because Unicorn could also be Unicorn now, but Unicorn is also closest to Pegasus than any of the other beasts really are. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! This happens. This happens all because of this rubber piece. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Wow, Surtr's now jumping. I think Surtr might actually lose because of jumping, but we'll see. Oh. And I thought Surtr was a good blade. I guess I was wrong. I'm not sure. I thought Surtr was an okay Beyblade, but I guess it won either way. Let's go on to the next one. Gainon G2 versus Istros I2. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Come on, Istros. Oh my goodness, why? Moral of the day, don't ever trust Hasbro's brand new releases. They may end up being horrible. I actually light launched that time and then Gainon just took over. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's just how it's gonna stay. Istros is pretty bad. I'm not saying that it can't be good ever, but the way that it is, just currently, is pretty bad. I don't think anyone could really make Istros a better Beyblade just from stock combo. Because of Gainon G2 being too overpowered. And this thing has weak slopes, but it was able to just burst Istros I2. That's why Core is pretty good. And here's the Versus Legends, which is Dranzer Spiral versus Dragoon Storm. Oh, no, Dragoon. Dragoon wants some Fanta. Okay. Let's start with Dranzer S. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. What? That was pretty good. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. Oh, I'm definitely not complaining now. That's a very rare sight, especially since Dranzer S did not burst. Yeah, that's a very rare sight. Do you see this? Somehow there's bow damage just from, what, 2 hits? Hasbro, please do better. Let's just do round 2 then, I guess. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I think I believed a little bit too much in Dranzer. I just think so. I just think so. I'm a Dragoon. I think I believed a little bit too much in Dragoon. Sure, it's not quite the worst, but it's not quite the best either. I mean, I could probably put Dragoon with Revolve or something, but still, that's not. No, that doesn't really solve any of the problems that we have. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. What? Okay, just okay. I give up. Dranzer S, pretty good. Oh, I have the most perfect battle to ever do. It's called Istros I2 versus Dragoon Storm. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Wow. Just wow. Even though Istros is not really a good Beyblade, it was actually strong enough to take down Dragoon Storm. I really just don't know what to say. Another Dragoon Storm is not really the best, but my Japanese version of Dragoon Storm is so strong that it was actually able to burst Spriggan Requiem. Yes, I'm serious. It was able to burst Spriggan Requiem, one of the strongest Beyblades that was strong enough to actually get banned from WBO tournaments. But I don't believe that this will actually hold up to that reputation. If it could hold up to such a reputation, then I would know. But just Hasbro, what have you done? Istros versus Dranzer. And now honestly, Dranzer is pretty good. Dranzer is not as bad as they make him seem, but still. It's like Cocknight and Chronos Hasbro. Yeah, Hasbro really did nerf it. Wow! Istros size 2 almost bursted. And Dragon... No, not Dragon. And Dranzer literally just didn't really burst. So... Dranzer's actually better than Dragon in terms of bursting. I would put in a Chelsea Beyblade, but that would just mess everything up. So, Surtr S2 versus Dragon Storm, because that actually exists. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. How? Come on, Surtr was literally about to lose. If only Dragon Storm did not make itself get knocked out of the arena, then it would have won. For once, I actually believed in Dragon Storm. One more time. Oh, come on. Yeah, Surtr is pretty good. It's not really horrible. It's not as horrible as I thought it was. Dragon Storm just needs help. It needs better slopes than it would be better. Surtr versus Dranzer S. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I actually like Dranzer S. Hasbro's Dranzer S may be stronger than the Takara Tomy one. Yeah. As soon as I say that I like a Beyblade, it just bursts. That's just how my life goes, I guess. And plus, Surtr actually kind of hit it right there, hard enough for it to not just burst, but also kind of fly a little bit. So it kind of did get hit kind of hard, so... Rest in peace, Dranzer S. ODXO2 versus Dranzer S. Because why not? 3, 2, 1, let... Rubber. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I think I actually lost Dranzer S. Yeah, Dranzer S lost once more, so... I want to try to see if Dragoon can actually beat any of the other Beyblades that I have. That I just unboxed. Even though I kind of doubt it, I believe in it, still. Wow. It's not doing this. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Dranzer S. Let's see if Dranzer S is actually strong enough to be Odax. Wow. Dragoon has finally got a win. Finally. It finally got its second win. So. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I know I did. Here's Orpheus. Orpheus versus Dragoon Storm. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Orpheus, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it may burst. I knew it. I knew it was gonna burst. Orpheus just has too much defense. I know I made a mistake and said Dranzer instead of Dragoon. I think. Or is it vice versa? One more time. This is still actually doing better than my other launcher, so I can't complain. Yeah, I know I have to. I don't even know after the last stream because it's just gone. Internet problems, as always. Can't really do much about that. I'm just gonna light it up a little bit, and Orpheus L2 won once again. Let's try this with Unicrest. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I'm gonna answer that question after this battle. 3, 2, 1, and the winner is I thought Dragoon was gonna win. At least it didn't slide out. Okay, so the best Beyblade that I've ever unboxed, well, the best Beyblade that I've unboxed is Zed Achilles, because this is my most favorite Beyblade of all time. I would battle with it, but it's too strong for all these Beyblades that I have right here. 3, 2, 1, and the winner is... Oh! I thought the winner was gonna be Dragoon. I guess you're right. The horn did save it. It just did. The horn did save it. Alicorn launch versus this. These slopes are actually weaker than Maximum Garuda, maybe. I don't know what to think. I just don't know what to think. Even if I put this thing against Dranzer, even if I put Unicrest against Dranzer, I think it may still end up in the burst, but Dranzer as Hasbro is actually unpredictable. Come on, Dranzer S. Do something right for once. Yeah, Dranzer S actually bursts way less than the Takara Tommy one. You know what? I'll get the Takara Tommy one. Okay, so I just got the car telling me Beyblades. I found Dragoon, but I have to find Dranzer. Oh, I actually found the perfect opponent for Dragooness. Let's see. Yeah, it's very nice. Let's see if Dragooness can actually beat this Beyblade. If it could beat K-Nox, then we know it's good. At least kinda good. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I might do Chaos. Not K-Nox. You know... I once believed in Beyblades. I want to have a dream with this. I had hope of it winning. Okay, round 2. It's either one or the other. Finally, Dragon Storm. Dragon Storm can only have a good battle against either Dranzer S Takatomi or Deep Chaos. Oh. Oh. What? Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It was able to just burst Deep Chaos, and that's actually pretty good. Dragon Storm isn't as nerfed as you think. Wow. Just wow. Even Beyblade's like Fantasis over here is actually pretty good. But they decided to just make Dranzer S horrible. I mean, Dragoon S horrible, not Dranzer S. Dranzer S is actually pretty good on the other side of things. This one has the teeth for it, but it just doesn't want to work. So let's do real versus. If this happens one more time, I don't know what to do. This just keeps on happening. So I'm gonna just do Dranzer Takatomi versus the Hasbro one, just to see which one's better. Gonna launch Takatomi's first because it has more potential. I thought Hasbro was pretty good at one point in time. Dranzer actually bursts way more. This Takatomi one bursts more. But I think this will actually burst less against the Hasbro Dragooness. We're just gonna have to try that out. I don't even know what to say. You said that you said the Unicrest horn be saved by couldn't even save itself. Couldn't even save Unicrest from W2. But in all honesty, Dragooness can't really save itself from any Beyblade. If you were in a tournament, this thing will make you lose almost every single round unless you're somehow a magician that's just great with Beyblades. Dranzer S versus Hasbro Dranzer S. See how well this goes. It's actually pretty good, except for Unite is one of the things that kind of drags it down. Because I had to kind of light launch for these. And if I don't light launch, then the Beyblades will actually burst themselves. And Dranzer S almost bursted. But then Hasbro Dranzer S, well, that almost bursted too. Never mind. At least these two Beyblades are actually somewhat equal. But then, you know what, never mind. Hasbro's is superior. But for the situation with Dragoon is just sad. Dragoon's situation is sad, so I'm gonna try Takara Tommy's Dragon Storm versus Hasbro's Dranzer S. U2 Wing Extreme. Okay then. I think which W2? You mean the regular W2 or the one that has, or just W2 that you put orbit on it? W2 vertical orbit. Hasbro Dranzer S versus Takara Tommy Dragon Storm. You know, this is... Oh, Red W2. Red W2 is actually very overpowered. Dranzer S. It's pretty good. Now I guess this one. I guess the Takara Tommy Dragoon S. I just have to say that I think that the Takara Tommy counterparts actually kind of succeed against the Hasbro ones when it comes to the legendary blades, as they want to call them. But I just want to do one more test with Dragon Storm and Dranzer S against Maximum Gerda, because Maximum Gerda, it moves. This is kind of, you might think that this is bad, but this is worse. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Dranzer S. This happens sometimes. I'm just gonna keep it in there. I just wanted to see if Dranzer S would burst. But that's not fair. Of course it wouldn't burst. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. In some ways, I kind of think that these are the only Beyblades that could possibly defeat Maximum Gerda. The Hasbro one. And Maximus Gerda still wins. Let's see if it can actually beat Dragon Storm. No chance. The Fluga with G3 is better than the one with R3. I think I could... Yeah, I think that's true, but... Wait, Dragon Storm actually won a battle? Hasbro Dragon Storm finally won another battle. And it was against Gruda G3. But I don't see why you need tire slopes for G3 when G3 is just... It's a tank. Let's go with G2 versus... Well, Surtr. G2. Surtr. As you can tell, Surtr is a pretty amazing Beyblade. This time it didn't burst. G2 versus O2. I mean Orpheus. Orpheus? Wow, Orpheus actually won that one even though I light launched just so much. So weak. Let's do Phantasis versus Istros. Just kind of testing it out a little bit. Of course, round Beyblades burst each other. That only makes sense. But I think the stream is close to ending. Just gonna probably do a few more test battles, then end the stream. It's been going on for about an hour, so that's good enough. Will Istros finally win? And Istros wins! Wow. Istros I2 is actually pretty good against Phantasis because it's so round. Phantasis P2 versus Orpheus. Wow. Orpheus is just actually pretty good. Pretty soon I'm gonna have a little Q&A session, so if that actually helps any of you. Surtr versus Phantasis. And we'll see. Surtr, of course. Surtr is actually awesome. Surtr does pretty good. And I think most of the Beybladers that kind of see the pack with Surtr in it don't like it because of Quake. But Quake actually helps out a lot. The Achilles versus Dragooness. I kinda knew that one. I think everyone knew that one. Okay, so is anyone really there? Well, is anyone still in the stream, I'm asking. Okay, so Last Spin Productions is still here. Is anyone else still there? Well, it says that there's one more viewer, but if you're still there, then we could do a little bit of Q&A if you... Rice Spin's still here. Okay, so if you're still here, then if you want to, then we can have a little Q&A session. You can ask me any question. Okay, so I kind of got into Beyblade by... I don't know. I think I kind of got into Beyblade by watching it on Cartoon Network back when I was a kid, because watching it on Cartoon Network they had Metal Fusion going on every single day on Cartoon Network at a time, and that was how I got into Beyblade, because I just was always liking how they were on Cartoon Network, and then I think that was around the time that they ended Metal Fusion, because Metal Fusion was gone, and then they were kind of waiting to dub all the Metal Master stuff. And then during that whole big old time frame, I actually was able to start getting Metal Fusion Beyblades, and then actually I started with Beyblade keychains because my dad bought me one. But after that, I just started buying all the, well, a nice amount of the Metal Fusion ones, and then that was how it basically started. At least the Metal Fusion part of it. Okay then. So, I guess the Golden G2 is not as good as the regular one. Right, Span, I think that's actually awesome that you got into Beyblade the same way that I did. These two are both the same exact Beyblade, but then again, they don't burst at the same time. I guess it's exactly how Hasbro said, burst rates vary. You're watching on Cartoon Network. Yeah. That was back when it was on Cartoon Network though, because now they don't really want to have it on Cartoon Network, they just want to have it on Disney Channel. I mean Disney XD. Actually, Alter Cognite, it might be a little bit loose, but it's not that loose. If you know what I mean. Because for a Cognite, with it being like this, it still has a little bit of tightness to it. So, if you're kind of in a battle, and you're having stamina mode, then you're perfectly fine. Stamina and defense. But if you have it in attack mode, then you're just doomed. So, that's why I think it's a okay Beyblade to use in tournaments and stuff like that, if you want to. If you ever choose to, because Surtr is pretty good. As you can tell, it actually did kind of beat Surtr. It beat Surtr, and well, I was just about to stop it and just burst. I think Surtr bursted first, though. Are there any more questions? Because I could still take questions. Wow, you actually start off with fake plastic Jen and watching the V-Force movie. I actually have the V-Force movie. It's pretty good. I think it's I think it's one of the better anime movies I watched. The only at one point in time my favorite movie was the Japanese Beyblade movie with Helios in it. Oh, it's called Helios the Scorching Hot Invader. That one was my favorite. What was your first Beyblade? That's what I'm wondering. What was all your first Beyblade? Mine was actually a double pack. One of those old metal double packs that came with 2 launchers instead of having no launchers, because in Beyblade Burst they were just on like, oh, here, have this. Here, have this. With a golden Beyblade. And with Switch Strike they're like, here, take this Beyblade, and you have your launcher to go with it. It's okay if you don't remember your first Beyblade. I understand. Mine was the 2-pack that came with the remade Pisces, and then the other Beyblade that came in that pack was Virgo, Earth Virgo, and Evil Pisces 2-pack. That was a Metal Masters one. The first real one that I got was a Zero G main character's Beyblade. Oh, you mean Zero Kuragane's Beyblade, which is Samurai Ifrit, or the Japanese one, which is Samurai Afraid. Your first starter was Storm Pegasus. It actually took me a whole while. It took me a long while to get Storm Pegasus. That was a journey of itself. I actually got it from a Kmart tournament one time because people opened up a whole bunch of Beyblade packs, and Beyblade packs were just everywhere, and Metal Fusion was dying out, so people were opening stuff and buying stuff, and it was chaotic. So I kind of like took it because it was just laying out. Yeah, I wanted to before they were fake. The saddest part was that I actually had a fake Big Bang Pegasus, and I actually loved Big Bang Pegasus. I still do to this day, but I'll never get one. I'll never get a real one, that is. I've always wanted a Big Bang Pegasus, but I don't think I will ever get one. Galaxy Pegasus is your favorite male fight Beyblade? Yeah, I kind of understand that. Okay, so are there any more questions? You can ask anything. Oh, yeah, Cat Watch channel. I think since one of the episodes came out today or yesterday, I believe that it will come out. I think they might replay it today or something like that. I'm not sure. It's just how it goes. So if you didn't see the first time, you don't really have to worry about it. But still, I'm here for any questions. And I really want to try and figure out some kind of way to make Dragon Storm better. What? I didn't even expect that. That was wow. Rest in peace, headphone users. Anyway, do I have a birthday? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do I have a birthday? I have a whole bunch of them. That's all I've been doing. If you're asking what was my first Beyblade vs. Beyblade, it was my first Beyblade vs. Beyblade was the Beyblade that came with this arena, and it was Valkyrie. My favorite Beyblade vs. Beyblade is, I was already asked this question earlier in the stream, but I'll answer it again. Is that Achilles? Yeah, no, it's not I don't think it's a Star Dash set, but it's something like that. It's like I think it's called the Beyblade Burst Start set or something like that. Something along those lines. The first burst Bailey you got was K2. Oh, you mean one of those value packs? That's the best way to get Beyblade Burst Beyblades, but I don't think that they have those anymore because they were Toys R Us exclusive. I think they were at Toys R Us and they were at Target, but I don't think that they really have them anywhere else except for Toys R Us and Target. Spriggan Requiem Excaliburs and all Excaliburs. Wow. I still can't believe that Dragon Storm literally just bursted It bursted. This golden G2. It bursted G2. I I don't know what to say. I don't. I can't comprehend. I can't comprehend it enough. Let's try this. Oh, I didn't know they have them at Walmart because all the Walmarts I go to, they don't have nothing. Except for the one I was. Except for the one I find all the new Beyblades in, but that's it. So I guess over the next few weeks I should start seeing some in the regular Walmarts, but I don't know. I can't trust my own Walmarts, I just can't. Oh, revive Phoenix. Oh no. It just I can't deal with Dragoon. I just can't. You don't find them at Walmart. Why? Revive Phoenix is actually a pretty good one. Yes, I do. I mean, I just made it, so I don't know. Just I don't know. I'll make more. Thank you for joining Right Spin, and I just kind of put it there. I'm gonna basically add more to the server later on, but Let's Spin Productions, you can join it. I just kind of put it there for everyone to join, and wow, it says 0 people watching. How nice. 1. Oh, I just realized something. Feel better now? All the people that wanted to have trans? I think it's gonna be horrible with trans. Thank you for joining Right Spin though. Right Spin, thank you for joining. G2, well, no. Istros I2 versus Dranzer. Dranzer. Okay, so it's official. Putting trans on Dranzer will not help anything. If Istros could beat it, then anything could beat this. Then anything could beat whatever combo it is. You know, the Japanese Dranzer was the one that won the You Burst You Win challenge. It really should have been R2, but oh well. So if you have any more questions, then you could feel free to ask, and I shall answer. I'm getting in the stream pretty soon, though. And another thing for the people that are still here that didn't know, I'm gonna look at the server. So for all the people that don't know already, I basically have... What is it? I basically have most of the... I have all the dual layers now. All the dual layers except for the Hasbro exclusive Tyros T2 and Hyros and Diomedes. That's the only one I don't have. Hyros and Diomedes. And, well, what else was I going to do? I think I want to do probably a few more battles, but I'm not sure which Beyblade to use it for. Oh, has everyone seen my new video with the Z Achilles mod? Because I think it's a very interesting and video that kind of deserves a little bit of support, but you can feel free to check that out if you want to. Because the Z Achilles mod might actually help you do the brand new Z Achilles move called Z Defense, or Z Defense. And for Z Defense, you need a balance. You need Z Achilles, but it has to be in its lower mode, and it has to be as balanced as possible. Then, when it's in the center, it should be able to just deflect attacks. And there you go. That was Z Defense for you. And there you go. That was there's a free mini lesson for Z Defense. And I was after I just watched Beyblade Burst Chozetsu, so I know. You left what? Oh. You left a... You left for a little, so what do you do to it? I just wanted to see who could join, because for the people that watch it later on, they can join if they want to, but later on I'll add more to it. Just not yet. Oh, how do you do Z Defense? I just did a little bit of a mini lesson on Z Defense. So, since I just saw Beyblade vs. Chozetsu when you first did Z Defense, what he did was, he had Z Achilles in his lower mode, and then launched Z Achilles basically to the middle of the arena, so kind of launch it light. And then the other Beyblade should just be deflecting off of it. Well, the other time it actually bursted, but as you can tell, that's basically what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be in the middle of the arena, and it has to be as balanced as possible, and then an attacking Beyblade like Dranzer would just hit, and then it would either burst or finish or spin finish or something like that. Yes, launch it towards the middle. Yeah, launch it towards the middle and then it should work. Because Z Defense is actually a defensive type move. And it did work this time. And I'm actually launching light, so if you're launching hard then that might not work too well, but just do your best. Three, two, and one. I knew Z Achilles was gonna win. Z Achilles won, so that is how to do Z Defense. And then for Z Buster, it's basically relaunch it, then tilt it. And when you tilt it, you should just be able to burst the Beyblade sometimes. But there, I basically showed you how to do Z defense. I think I may do a video on Z defense, but it's something that you could literally learn in about 2 minutes. Right, with Z Buster supposed to be in tall mode, so that was what I did. I think I'll use the other G2 for this, because G2 is actually hard to burst with this one. I think G2 was the first Emperor Fornius. I think that was the first Emperor Fornius, but it just got KO'd. Trying to do special moves is something different. And since it kind of Archer Hercules and the rubber grips. Oh, alright, Archer Hercules. Wow. But I think that Achilles did some special move by itself, because sometimes that Achilles, whenever it's launched downward, like the rush shoot, then it will just hop automatically. Then when it jumps up, smash down, then that's still Z Buster, because all it's really supposed to do is just smash down. That's all it's really used for. So that's just it. That's just it. That's basically it for how to do Z Buster and Z Defense. Zeto Shoot is still basically all the same. Z Shoot is just there's no real difference. Who in the world would get S1? That's all I'm gonna say. It's just who in the world would get S1. Yes, Z Shoot. Z Shoot does exist. I don't know why, it just does. I gotta try and see if I could search a Z Shoot. Sometimes I don't even know what's with these special moves, but it could either exist or it doesn't exist. Because I know that, I think it was a mistranslation maybe. I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure that I heard Iga say Z Shoot, and then it did come up as Z Shoot. So I'm not sure. I'm looking it up right now, so I'm trying. And now I already changed the name from Beyblade Burst Chozetsu to Beyblade Burst Turbo on the wiki. And I already changed his name from Iga Akaba to Iger Akabane. They've already done it. It's just too late. If only I could show you. If only I could show you my computer right now, I would actually... You know, I think I might do that. So... I'm gonna try and show you. Right here. So, on the wiki, it literally says... Do everything. So, here's Z Buster. Z Buster. Z Launch. Z Launch. Or Z Shoot. Z Buster, Z Launch, or Z Shoot. Because now Hasbro always calls them launch. Then Z Defense. Oh, but spin at high speed. High speed, low speed, whatever. It will still do the same thing. Z Slash. I knew that Z Slash was the thing. Z Dive. Okay, Z dive. Wait, it says Z dive, but it says this page does not exist. Okay. That literally just makes so much sense. It just doesn't even exist. But that was just basically it. I just wanted to kind of show that it does exist, but apparently it doesn't. He says it doesn't exist, so I guess it doesn't exist. You have enough money to get S1 or SR. Wouldn't it be a smart choice to get Spriggan and Requiem? I mean, it's all your choice, though. Z defense is so hard. Yeah, Z defense is pretty hard to do. I think Z defense is probably... Z defense is actually kind of easy if you think about it. You just have to get Z Achilles to the middle first, and then it'll just do that. Just that. It'll just do exactly that, which is burst it, and this is for the microphone. Wow. Oh, LR Ripcord. You mean Hasbro Ripcord or Takara Tomy one? Both. And which one? The Spriggan Requiem one or the Legend Spriggan one? Oh. Spriggan Requiem one. What have I done to myself? I put it for left spin. I meant left-handed. I'm left-handed. Of course left-handed. This time I'm actually gonna try it. With my grip. Okay, I'm gonna try and do it over to the side so that way I could kind of show you. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, it is kind of hard to do with the LR Ripcord, but of course I don't have a grip. No one has a grip. At this point, no one has a grip, so I don't know why I'm even trying. But this is actually a modded grip from MFB. Launching like this. It's still not that hard because... Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's actually doing it right now, so... It literally did do Z defense, because... Obviously. I launched it kind of weak, then now it works better. Yeah, with a LR Ripcord, it's just hard to maintain, but it's still possible. So that's basically it for how to do Z Achilles special move, Z defense. I'll never understand Z shoot, Z slash and Z dive, but I know that Z slash is basically Z slash is just this alone. That's already it's already there, so you don't have to worry about Z slash. It won against X3. Yeah, that I believe that. But that's basically it for how to do moves with the Z Achilles. Here's Orpheus on 2 versus my Beyblade Surtr. No, I can't launch well with the LR. LRs are bad for me. Let's do this. Yeah, I think getting SR is the best option. Less spin. I think if someone was trying to put Surtr up against a Beyblade like, I don't know, Maximus Garuda, then it might work. Z shoes rush shoot. Is it? Is it rush shoot? Let's see. It says, using the slope of the stadium, Z Achilles gains more spin and power as it attacks. Similar to Valve's rush launch. Yes. It's basically rush shoot. Z Achilles, I think I should just do a video on Z Achilles moves and that'll be better. Because it's really just all the same thing. Because this slope right here, just because it's metal, that's already Z shoot. So, there. I mean, well. Yeah, Z shoot. Zeto shoot. Let's go. Sir. And Surtr can bounce on it. Not enough. Okay, so we're bouncing the stream sound sooner or later. Let's try Surtr once more. Trying to use Surtr like Hell Salamander, so yeah. There's Surtr. So Surtr actually is strong enough to beat Maximus Garuda, but we're gonna see pretty soon. I'm gonna see if right spin was right. Gonna put on the other flugel. Well, right spin, you're right, because this is actually kind of weak. So weak. It's like the Takara Tomy Maximus Garuda. Oh, wow. That was a mess up. Wow. G3 is actually really hard to burst for mine. Come on, sir. Come on, sir. Yeah, this thing still doesn't want to slide, so I give. Can't necessarily make G3 just slide. It's almost just like trying to learn the whole Bay Pop song. Just like trying to learn Bay Pop. Oh no, we don't do that. We don't switch up the combos. That's the worst thing in all Beyblade Burst history. Was when some of the more popular Beyblade Burst YouTubers just switch up the combos. Like, okay, let's see what happens if we switch up the combos. So, take this, then put this on Dragoon, then take Dragoon's parts and put it on Dranzer. That's horrible. Let's do Orpheus versus Surtr. One more time. Surtr. I wonder if Surtr is strong enough to actually... I kind of don't want to do this, but then again I want to. So, Z Achilles versus Surtr. Oh! Okay then. That was interesting to say the least. It just kind of got destroyed, just kind of. And Z Achilles was in a smaller mode, so I really just don't know what to say. It's about time for me to end the stream pretty soon, in like 3 minutes. Come on, sir. Oh, wow. Surtr wins once again. I'm gonna try and see if Surtr can actually beat all the blades. So, it beat Orpheus. It beat Z Achilles. I wanna see if it could beat you two. How do you get G4? That seems impossible. Surtr wins once again. G3 versus Surtr. Oh, that's how you burst it. Yeah, that makes more sense. Wow, Garuda. Do you know Dewey? Yes, I know that way. Istros versus Surtr. Istros. So, the only way to really beat Surtr is if you use Istros. Or Garuda. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Phantasm versus Surtr. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that, because Surtr is strong. Odax versus Surtr. I don't think anyone caught it, but I know that Surtr won that one. This stream is actually nearing its end, so a few more battles to Surtr. I know that Orpheus didn't really get too much light in this one. But I think my last battles are going to be with Orpheus. So I think I might as well just use Orpheus for the last few battles of the stream. So that way I'm kind of balancing it out because Orpheus is actually pretty awesome. Orpheus versus Istros. Wow. Orpheus, burst finish. I'm gonna put R2's Flugel. R3's Flugel. I would, but that's cheating. I just want to see if Orpheus can actually just be it, not really bursted. I mean, a burst finish from Maximum Garuda is always nice, but still. Takara Tommy? No. G3. I mean G2. Oh, I didn't expect that. That was interesting. Wow, Orpheus actually lost once. I'm gonna try and see if I could end this one with a burst finish. It may or may not end it with a burst finish. It won't. It just won't. I knew it. One more time with these two. Yeah, that's Orpheus. O2, Odax. For my Maximus Garuda is really hard to burst. I'm not sure why, but it just is. Wow. O2 is just so overpowered. It's O2 versus O2. I never knew that Orpheus could burst. Oh, I almost bursted with, I think I almost bursted with Legend Spryzen. I think it was setting guard, left spin or something like that, or with revolve. I think Left Spin Productions remembers the combo, but I'm not sure. May or may not. So, Orpheus. Yeah, yeah. Orpheus versus Surtr. Surtr is really strong. In most cases, even stronger than Orpheus, but the stamina just kind of is a letdown. You have to kind of angle it downward to get it to jump like it's Hell Salamander or something. Wow. Orpheus O2 just withstood all those attacks. Orpheus versus Unicrest U2. Let's see if the horn can save it. I don't think he can, but oh well. U2 wins 1-0, round 2. Okay then. And I have an epic slash mark on my Unicrest U2 that has sparkles in it because this is how I become epic. I can't believe that your maximum screw is really OP. Mine is pretty OP and wow. So close to bursting, but yet so far. Wow. Orpheus wins again. Orpheus is actually one of the strongest ones. Orpheus versus Dranzer S. Maximum Screw is still one of the hardest Beyblades for me to burst. It only bursted once, and that was against that, Oh, I know the best way to defeat Maximus Garuda is to actually put gyro on it. If you put Hasbro's gyro on it, then it bursts. Easy. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Orpheus. Just Orpheus. Orpheus just destroyed Dranzer. Just... wow. So I guess one of the final rounds will be Orpheus versus Dragoon Storm. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. This will be a first 3-point battle. Oh, that was just messed up. What's even more unfair about the situation is actually that Dragoon Storm has to basically suffer a loss because it just bursts way too easy. So that Achilles is stronger than Maximus Garuda? Okay then. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Wow. Orpheus is still trying to get all the possible points. Come on, Dragoon. Oh! So close. If only Bearing was out, then... if Bearing was a thing for Hasbro right now, then I'm pretty sure that Dragoon would just be unbeatable. But that was only if it would have Bearing. If I was able to pay up with Bearing, because Bearing might be the only thing to save these two. Dranzer S and Dragoon S. So I think probably one more battle, and the battle would be against. I'm not sure. Well, Tyson versus Vault. Genesis Valtrack, which is actually really easy to burst. Versus the Dragon Storm. We're gonna see which one's the ultimate burstable Beyblade. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Double burst finish, but I'm looking at the computer to see which one won. Oh. They both bursted at the same time. So it's a double burst finish. Yeah, this stream is close ending. Round 2. I'm actually redoing round 1 now. And the winner is Genesis Valtrack with 1 point. Round 2. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Round 2. Genesis Valtrack. First Dragoon, so that's 2 points for Genesis Valtrack. Round 3. I'm at round 4. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I think this is round 3 anyway. Either way, 3 more points to Genesis. Genesis is currently at 5 points, so round 4. Come on, Dragoon. Wow. 6 points. One more. Come on, Dragoon. And wow. You thought that was going to be a spin finish? That was actually a burst. That was the worst. That was the worst way to lose. Boston finisher. Yeah, that's literally how to say in the anime. Boston finisher. And just to be fair, I'm going to do one more battle. So for this is going to be Dragon Storm 4 reboot. Wow. Even the tire reboot, it's still very weak. I mean, it clicks a little bit at the end, but it's still very weak. Why? Hasbro set this poor Beyblade up for failure. Final round. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Come on, Dragon. Oh! Burst finish to the ultimate Dragon Storm. So, I guess Dragon Storm loses. Okay then, so that was it for the stream, I guess. Wow, that was so close. So very close. So we had Dragon Storm. A little bit of streaming that I'm gonna be doing, so it did restart once more. Uh, I'm about to end the stream anyway, so bye, right spin. Okay, so overall, I actually unboxed a nice amount of Beyblades. I think it was 6. No. 8. 2, 4. Okay, yeah. I unboxed 8 Beyblades, and, well, I just had to say that it was a pretty amazing stream for just going on for 2 hours straight, and overall, Unicrest E2 is okay. Istros I2 is kind of disappointing. Orpheus is OP. G2 is kind of a letdown. O2 is pretty good, and Surtr is really good. For Dragon Storm, that's a letdown. For Dranzer S is Dranzer S is actually better than the Takara Tomy one, so can't really complain. Yes, it's Jaggy. That's it. So overall, hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and if you made it to the end, well, thank you for making it to the end of the stream, because this was a very long stream. So, like if you want, fair if you want, and subscribe for more awesomeness. See you next time, bye, and I'm proving to be legendary. Everyone, stay legendary. You can type that in if you made it to the end of the stream. And there'll be more. I'm actually going to be posting updates on what's going on for my second channel, and for my main channel, it's basically just going to be a dead channel for this last month mostly. But good luck. Good luck with all that. So, stay legendary.